everyone, welcome back. My name's Melissa, and these videos I'm going to be showing you what projects I'm working on. So, I am in the process of working on making some tutorial videos for some more cable sweater designs. I hope you enjoyed my first cable design sweater that I did. I got a lot of views, so I was taken from that maybe you guys liked that. These tutorials coming up, I will try to do a little better with the detailed, slow explaining of how to do these cables, because the projects I am working on, you guessed it, are cables. So I do enjoy the cable stitch. I think it's very elegant. I think it's very beautiful, and they are fun to do. They are a yarn eater, but that's okay. Sometimes the funnest projects and the best looking projects are yarn eaters. So I'll show you first what I'm working on, which is a red and black sweater for a friend of mine. And this is going to be right here, this front panel. And this is backwards, the other front panel. And you may say, boy, Melissa, those are quite small for front panels. They are, and she is not a big girl, so these aren't going to be much bigger, but I'll explain it better in the tutorial. But you work on these pieces here, and then you turn it to the side, and you work on them going this way, leaving a striped design, working this way instead of, you understand? So here on this strip, you work back and forth, going like this. And when we work on this side, that's going to be about this much bigger, we're going to work on them long ways, up and down, this way. So that's why they're in pieces and they're so small. But as you can see, I've got two lined, just the lined cable, and the big Arabella cable. Those are the front that I already have done, and I'm working on the back currently. This is the part that goes down your spine, the centerpiece. So I have the big cable, the Arabella cable, and then the two paired long straight cables. It's so beautiful. I love cables. And I'm doing the cables in red. This is my first sweater I've done two-tone to this extent. So I'm working on the sweater, and then once it's together, I'll do a tutorial on how to do it. So now I'm working up and down this way for the back to make it wider. And I haven't decided on doing black sleeves or red sleeves yet. I was kind of debating and seeing what they look like with the panels fully done before I choose. But you can kind of put together what I'm getting. The center cables, I guess you'd have to know what the design looks like. So you'll have to wait for the tutorial coming soon. And this is my own design. I have not written it down yet, but I will make a video on how to do it. I'll show you the blanket that I just designed the other day. Forgive me. for getting so close to the camera. Okay. And this is going to be this color blue and black border. And you guessed it, they're cables again. So this is just, I named this blanket the Double Trouble Cable Blanket. And it didn't really give me any trouble, but it did to start. Like, when you're designing something, to get that, the first initial line, you know, the start, to get that count just right is sometimes can be so challenging. And I get so stressed out that sometimes I just have to put it down and walk away and come back. So I do find that writing them down in a notebook can help significantly. So for what I did, I'll show you what my sketchbook looks like, my design process that I seen as this blanket, and then I'll show you what the design is starting to look like on the blanket, and I will also do a tutorial on how to make this blanket, which again is called Double Trouble Cable Blanket. So as you can see here, it is a mess, but this is how my brain thinks. Messy. It hurts my head just thinking about it. But I got my numbers down, and I still ended up having to tweak it as I was crocheting, you know. So the picture doesn't do it justice because these are big cables, the Arabella cables. So there's two back to back right in the center. I'll just show you the blanket because the picture does not do it justice. So this is the start. And the other end is supposed to have 2 bars on the side, but it only has 1. And I think I just messed up and I didn't pull it out because I was already this far along. And I said, when I will just live with that mistake, because that's okay. Sometimes when I make mistakes, I like to leave it because I feel that was just meant to be, you know, and if it doesn't look bad, then who cares? And it's my personal blanket. So I'm just going with the flow because I've been making so many sweaters lately that I just needed a break up from the whole panel things, that I just wanted a mind-numbing experience for a little bit and just crochet without having to think. And you know what? Designing was the wrong way to go because I did so much thinking, but that's okay. It's good to think. Good to use your brain. I need a drink. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay. So back to where I was. This blanket, I still don't even know how many stitches it is across. And this, like I said, I made a mistake. See, this is the other end. See how it's only got the 1 on each side, and this one has 2. So I missed 2 stitches on this side. So it's 2 stitches too short to make all the stitches. So that's just what my brain ended up doing to compensate. But when I make the tutorial, that both sides will look like this. So this is how it starts. It's just 2 cables, the straight cables, and these are just the crosses, the small cable. And then it goes to the straight cables along the edge and the big Arabella cable in the middle. And then this is just the small X cable. Got a mess here. This one has 2 cables, and then the big Arabella cable. Back to the 1 cable and the X small cable. This is the center. So it's got 1 cable here. And you know, I was thinking this might look better with 2 cables here. So when I do the tutorial, I'm probably going to put another cable along there just to define it a little better. And the 2 Arabella cables there in the center. And then it just repeats itself on this side. The 2 straight cables, the X small cable, the 2 strands, the Arabella cable, the 1 X small cable, 1 cable, Arabella cable. On this side, like I said and explained at the beginning of this video, I made a mistake, and when I make the tutorial for this, it will have the 2 cables along the side and then the X small cable in the center. So I am currently working on that blanket. Oops, I hit you. Sorry about that. If you have any comments on what you think would look good in that design process, leave a comment. I'm open to suggestions. I could make some changes if I like it. I will add it in because I'm up for suggestions, like I said. So that's what I'm working on. And I did get some yarn. Sorry about that. Some cotton yarn. This is, it's like a light pink chevron baby blanket. No, that's the pattern. Daylily pink. And this is soft silver. And what I was going to do is do a small baby pink elephant and a mama gray big elephant. And I was going to do tutorials on those because the lady I learned how to do this from doesn't explain anything in her videos. She just kind of does it and misses a bunch of steps. You got to kind of just figure it out for yourself. I thought I could help some people out by showing them what I personally did to recreate this same looking elephant. So I was going to do that as well. So these are just upcoming tutorials to keep an eye out for. Please give me some time and be patient, as this is time consuming to make videos. I haven't really got down the art of editing yet. I'm doing all this off my AT&T phone. So, I mean, I don't even know what brand of phone it is. Like, I don't know nothing about software of any kind, so I don't know. It's a smartphone, and it does videos, so I know that much. Oh, I got something. Guess what? There is... Oh, no, I just lost my train of thought because somebody just texted me across there. I'm so sorry. There's an option now on my YouTube channel to go live. I've never had that option before, so I'm excited to try that out. I thought about going live soon, just do a talk and crochet along. Not really working on anything. Maybe when I work on my blanket, I'll do a live and just chat with you guys, because I think that'll be fun. Okay, that's all I have for now. My video is plenty long enough. I hope you like my projects, and if you're interested, please look forward to those videos coming soon. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.